Paul Skenes is having an historic rookie campaign, which has vaulted him into the thicket of the National League Cy Young conversation. However, should the young phenom even be considered? What obstacles lay in his way? And will the Pirates even let him go for the prestigious award? Well, to understand the answers to those questions, first we must know what makes Skenes' case so compelling. By now, we've all heard the story. Skenes was drafted number 1 overall by the Pirates in the 2023 draft after putting up video game type numbers at LSU. He quickly rose to the minors, finishing the 2023 season in Double-A. After a solid spring training, there was serious conversations as to if Skenes would crack the opening day roster. However, the Pirates elected to manipulate service time, give Skenes time to develop at Triple-A. His 7 starts there included a 1.32 ERA over 27.1 innings pitched, with 45 strikeouts to just 8 walks. The body of work left the Pirates no excuse but to call up the phenom, and thus Skenes Day made its appearance in Pittsburgh.
Most highly anticipated debuts in the history of Pittsburgh sports.
Skenes has been nothing short of phenomenal in his short tenure in the bigs. So far, the right-hander has a 2.3 ERA across 98 innings pitched, while striking out 121 batters to just 24 walks. He earned the starting pitching nod for the All-Star game and has rejuvenated the love for baseball in Pittsburgh. Rightfully so, Skenes is the current favorite to win Rookie of the Year in the National League, but as the season has persisted, the Cy Young conversation has circled around the flamethrower. However, obtaining the prestigious award won't be so easy. Part of Skenes' issues start with the competition, which is naturally more difficult at the Cy Young level. Starting with the biggest roadblock, Chris Sale has seen a return to form in his first season in Atlanta. His 13 wins and 2.61 ERA stand as the best in baseball amongst eligible pitchers, and if you're a baseball nerd like me, you'll be happy to hear his FIP, ERA+, and strikeouts per 9 also pace the league. Another thing working for Sale is the fact he has never earned a Cy Young award previously. Voters may feel unjust to never give the pioneer to the modern-day strikeout-heavy approach a prestigious award like the Cy Young. Voters may also feel inclined to give the award to Zach Wheeler, the stud starter from Philly. Wheeler is having a great season in his own right with a 2.72 ERA across 24 starts, but possibly the greatest deterrent to Skenes' Cy Young case is not another star player, but his own team. With the Pirates' playoff hopes all but gone after a 10-game losing streak to start August, questions have resurfaced regarding Skenes' workload. After all, Skenes' next start would bring his total on the season above his career high of 129 innings, which he split between college and the minor leagues last season. There is reasonable concern that the Pirates could look to limit Skenes' workload over the course of the final month of the year. That becomes especially apparent when it seems that Paul could be experiencing some of the stresses of a full major league season, with his average fastball velocity progressively dipping since his debut. Whether it's Skenes pacing himself, the coaching staff, or fatigue, it is still a concerning statistic. However, for a guy whose main argument against winning the award is those precious innings, a reduction in innings or a complete shutdown would all but ruin his case. Another wrinkle to consider is that if the Pirates do decide to shut down Skenes and could have him fall out of the top 2 in Rookie of the Year voting, it would mean they would successfully manipulate his time, meaning they have another season of cheap, controllable services from the superstar. However, it might not even matter if the Pirates choose to let Skenes finish the year on his own accord, and that's because as it sets, Skenes sets at 98 innings at the major league level across 16 starts. Without a reduction in innings, if we carry that roughly 6 innings per start across the 8 starts he would get to finish the year, it would give Skenes a total of 146 innings on the season. The lowest inning total we've seen from the award winner, aside from that COVID season, came in 2021 with Corbin Burnes, who was able to just edge out Zach Wheeler with his 2.43 ERA over 167 innings. In the grand scheme of things, asking voters to make a 21-inning jump to Skenes over a worthy Sale or Wheeler would be a tough ask. So all in all, while it would be a great story to complete such a historic rookie year with the award for the National League's best pitcher, a lot would have to go in Skenes' favor. And if there's anything I've learned is that depending on the Pirates is never a good option.